So, on 30th of October, we woke up in Telegraph Creek, one of the remotest places in BC, and we drove back towards Dease Lake along one of the best roads we've ever driven, like drops on either side, mud, snow, ice, everything. It was pretty exciting.
So we arrived at Dease Lake and we swapped drivers, and so I took the reins and we drove away from Dease Lake, and everything looked kind of perfectly fine. It was very, very cold, but we didn't really think anything, and it was raining. And we got about 5 kilometres out of the town on this long straight stretch of road, and basically the back end of the car just started like swinging, and so I shouted to Constantine, "Oh my god, what the fuck do I do?" And the next thing we know, we were just in a free fall spin, and then we hit the ditch, turned on our side. We were both like, oh my god. We were sort of hanging there. Constantine was like hanging above me, and he kind of goes to me, oh my god, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Oh my god, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. So we're like, oh my god, okay, we're both fine.
And turns out climbing out of a car when you have to lift the door up, doors are very heavy.
Very heavy. We both got out of the car, and then we're kind of still in the middle of nowhere basically, but thankfully somebody had driven past. They'd taken ages coming to a stop because they knew that there was black ice everywhere, and then they gave me a lift back into town, and we went and got the towing company, and the towing company nearly came off the road a couple of times coming to pick up the van, so it was incredibly icy. And they picked it up, they put it back on their side, and then Charlie, the towing guy, took a look at it and was like, oh no, I can't help you here. So, unfortunately, the frame was a bit bent. So he was like, basically, I can't do that. I don't have a frame bending machine. So you're going to have to work out what you need to do. And so we then decided to tow the van 800 kilometres, which was how far it was to the next settlement. And we got there and we met Wayne, who did an awesome job of straightening out our van. And then we drove away from there.
Our car again! Woo! Let's see how far we get.
And then there was a horrible noise. We took it to another mechanic, Hans, and he had a look at it and was like, I think your front, what is it called?
Drive shaft.
Drive shaft, differential, axle, don't know. These words keep getting used, I don't really know what any of them mean. It's broken. And then it all kind of began to be a massive saga. We needed to do some things while we were getting the van fixed, so we decided that we wouldn't let this stop us. So we headed over to Vancouver Island and we hired some bicycles, we did a little bit of a cycle tour, we went and explored the rainforests. Got stuck in quite a lot of rain, and then we decided that we didn't want any more rain, so we took a flight to Hawaii and spent 10 days there, exploring the amazing volcanoes and the beaches, just having a beautiful time. We came back from Hawaii expecting our van to be completely fixed, and it wasn't. So we're like, okay, let's hire a car and continue our trip down the west coast. And we went along the Oregon coast and we hit more rain. And then we got to San Francisco and to Yosemite. We went to Reno. We did some amazing roads. And then we headed back up to Seattle and into Vancouver, where we went and picked up the van.
And started driving, and 30 kilometers later, and like snap, and the same thing is broken again.
Yeah. So basically, we kind of need to go back to the drawing board and decide what we're going to do.
So stay tuned.